Flowing with the water, flowing with the water, flowing with the water, flowing with the water. Innocent love, innocent love, flowing with the water, flowing with the water, flowing with the water.
Flowing with the waters.
Rolling with the waters.
Flowing with the waters.
Hi everyone.
Hello.
Nice to see you guys. I hope you guys had a wonderful week. We wanted to do a little introduction. We're gonna bring some people on the line, special guests we're gonna have. And yeah, so I think it's a good idea that we should do this, right? So who did you bring on board, baby?
My cousin and her daughter. Hello, Tina and Nati Ba.
There they are. Hi, how are you guys doing?
We're good, we're good.
Yeah?
We're good.
How
We're
was,
fine.
how was your day? How was your day today? Oh, it's early in the morning.
I just woke up.
They just woke up.
Yeah.
I'm busy.
It's
I'm busy every morning.
okay. Yeah.
She woke up. Ano tong oras ka nagigising, te? Pagka umaga?
Ano, 5.
5. Too
Five.
early. Like
Oh
me.
wow. So mama gets up like what time does Mama gets up like earlier than that sometimes. She gets up
3:30.
3:30. Because sometimes I have to get her to go to the bathroom and then she's already up there in the kitchen cooking at 3:30 in the morning.
So early.
Yeah, she does it. Okay, so what are we gonna talk about today, baby? What are we gonna talk about today?
Si Sina ano nito, request nito.
What do you want to talk about today?
Sinalyn, what is it? What is about?
Yeah, actually, it's for what types of love or kinds of love. About love for friends, love for family, and romantic love. We're gonna talk about that.
Okay.
Yay.
Okay.
Okay.
So I guess we should start talking about friendship first.
Friendship.
Friendship. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So what is it that you see in a friendship love?
My perspective when it comes to love for friends is that I think it is the kind of love where you just love them as they are. They can just be who they are and you wouldn't expect anything more. The relationship is mostly platonic. Some even say it's the best type of love because you don't have the desire to own them. You just let them be. They add value to your life, and you are just content with that. It's a perfect blend of closeness, honesty, acceptance, and understanding. And out of all the kinds of love, it is my favorite kind of love because, as I always say to myself, that I really want a love deeply rooted in friendship.
Oh, nice.
Grabe.
Yeah.
Grabing English.
That's interesting.
May
What do you-
naiintindihan ko ba, ate? Hindi ko naiintindihan eh.
Yeah.
Mahirap mag-invite ng cum laude.
So what do you think about that?
About friendship?
Yeah. Is yours the same, right?
It's just the same, you know.
Okay.
Shout out muna tayo sa mga best friend natin. Shout out, Eleanor, at saka, ito, Yusel. Hi, yes, mga best friends. So yung mga best friend nyo dyan, mga day. Shout out
I
na.
also have some great friends. One of my friends, my best friends is Shauna. She likes to be called Des. And
Des. Hi, Des.
and Chino Johnson. You know, one of my best friends. I have a really good friend in Germany. We're still friends even now to this day. His name is Marcel Brink. If you ever listen to this, Marcel, how you doing? Greetings from the United States to Germany. And how many good friends do you have? Or best friends do you have?
Best friends, yeah. I have 5.
You have 5? And how did you guys meet? How did you guys meet?
How did you guys meet? I met them at school when I was high school and college. Me too.
High,
high school.
okay, so you've been friends ever since?
Ever since, yeah.
Yeah, we've
Yes.
been friends ever since until now.
Wow, wow.
Yes. Until now.
Uh,
That's nice.
yeah, for me personally, I've met friends in different situations. I met friends in school. I met friends at work. I met one of my friends on a movie set. So mine were different. Mine were different. But some of the friends that I have, best friends, I lost. Like they got out of my life eventually because I used to live in Germany and then I moved to the United States. So that was one reason why I, lost some
Lost
good
your
friends. And then also when I lived in New Jersey, I had some good friends. And then when I moved to Georgia, then there was a disconnection. So I still have connection with some of it. But okay, yeah. Me
But
personally,
that's life.
huh?
That's life. People come and go.
Right,
Yes.
right, right.
Tama.
Okay. So did we cover that with the love of
Yeah.
friends? Okay. So, all right, let's go to the next one. Family. So, how do you view family in your life?
For me, um, love for family is almost like a love and hate relationship. But
Oh,
for
okay.
me, this love withstands all and lasts the longest, at least from my experience, because it isn't inevitable when we live under the same roof to have arguments, misunderstandings, and all of that. Not so good things that comes with it, but you learn to live with it. You learn, you forgive, you adjust. You do it all because you love them and you want to be with them. Because you grew up with them, with these people, and you definitely sorry,
No, it's
I
okay.
dropped them. And you grew up with these people and you definitely want to grow old with them. But whatever happens, for me, out of all the friends and the lovers that I had, my family, I love them the most. And when there comes a time when I have my own family too, I will also surely love them the most.
Yes.
Wow, nice,
Tama.
nice.
Yeah.
Dapat lang.
Yeah.
Proud mama. Proud naman si ate, oh. Ang bait ng anak.
Yeah, I personally think that family is really important in life, and I think everybody has some kind of a family in their lives. I know there are people out there that they probably grew up without their parents, but usually they have other people that are very close to them, could be even friends, and sometimes I even see friends as family as well. But for family in general, I think a family is something really beautiful that people should hold on to no matter how old they are. Like if you have a mother, you should always have a mother even when you get older. I see personally different perspective from family. Like I see family that separate and when they grow older, they go apart. And I see other families that stay united as they get older.
Yeah.
And that's one thing that I've noticed when I met Sherry. I see how close she is to her family, even now. And
Yeah.
the close connection. And one thing that I noticed when I first met Sherry, and when I found out that her mom still lives with her, at first I was kind of like a little. It was confusing for me.
Yeah.
Because for me, in my mind, I figured at a certain age, you don't live with your parents anymore. But later on, I started to realize that
That is okay.
that this is okay, and that it is actually
Yeah.
beautiful, and I really loved it, the closeness, and then also with John, you know, just how close everybody is, and as I started to get to know Sherry more, I really started to realize that how beautiful it is. And then I kind of also realized in the culture, in the Philippine culture, that many people are just naturally just close together, no matter how old they are. They're all living together.
Yeah.
We can
Yes.
have us like 10 people in one home, one house.
And everybody's happy.
Everybody's
Yes.
happy.
Everybody is happy.
Yeah, everybody's happy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sometimes chaotic, but it's always happy.
Because in Germany and in the United States, is most of the time it's different. You know, kids grow up and they have to. I'm not saying everybody, but some people they have to move out of the house and get their own job and find their own place, and that's kind of like the tradition, like in general. I'm not saying everybody, and it's the same in Europe. You know, people get older, they want to move out of mommy's house and they want to live somewhere by themselves. They're still going to be together, but they live separately. You know, is that you know?
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Ikaw, Ate Banji,
Ano masasabi mo?
ano masasabi mo, Ate Banji? Ano sa palagay mo?
Sa
Tagalog, pwede naman tayo
family,
mag-Tagalog, Ate Banji. Talagang tayong dalawa. Huwag ka mag-alala.
What did you say,
We can
baby?
speak Tagalog here.
What did you say?
I know that she can speak Tagalog.
Oh, okay. Okay. So,
For me, sa family,
Mm-hmm.
kahit anong mangyari, kahit magkamali ka pa,
Yeah.
lagi ka lang papatawarin.
Correct.
Yeah.
They always forgive.
That's how it is here in the Philippines.
Yeah.
they always forgive, you said?
Yeah. Forgive.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's beautiful.
That's family.
That's what I think that family is supposed to be, because otherwise, why is it family in the first place? You know, it's a place of refuge, a place of love, a place of comfort and safety and security and forgiveness. You know, that's what family is all about. You know, the unison, and I believe that families should always find a way to stay united, and if they are, separate, because I have experienced that, and I know families that have that in their own lives. And for me, as an advice, you know, and I see this in the beauty of your family, you know, how united you are. You know, I'm only taking I'm learning from this, and I want to pass it on to other people. And it is not worth, like, you know, certain situations in life is not worth losing family over. I don't think nothing is worth losing family over. Family is family, and it can never be replaced with anything, you know. And if you lose the
Yes.
family, then you lose the very thing that makes you who you are, you know. And
Yeah.
I see people
True.
trade that family love for material things, for success and recognition from other people and friends.
Yeah.
They trade their family for other things, and there's nothing wrong with having these other things. But why trade in your family for that? And the reason why I'm saying that is because I've seen this, you know, and I have experienced that myself. And it's not worth it. And seeing you guys so close all the time, it's just a beautiful thing, and something that I admire and, you know, learn from it. You know?
Tama.
Yeah.
So love to the family.
Love with the family.
Love to the family.
Kinagoran family, Nanugan
Love.
family, Vanessa
Yeah.
family.
Hi, Mami. Hi, Daddy.
Ayan.
Yeah. Hi, Muti, Umi, Brian and Brandon, Frankie, Jamie, Uncle Ned, Lila, Jamie, Shaya, Anthony, Ashley, Unisha, Sean, everybody. And that's some other people. Shauna, even Shauna is family. Even though she's friend, she's family. And CHINO.
Yeah.
Shout out
You know?
muna tayo kay Tita Linda nasa Leyte. Shout out.
Yeah.
Ingat ka palagi dyan.
Hi,
Tsaka magaling ka.
Yeah. So let's just talk about the big one, because that was one thing that you guys really wanted to talk about.
Yes.
Is relationship, and I think we had some questions that you wanted to ask, you know. So
Yeah.
let me know what your viewpoint, and then what kind of questions you have.
Who's first? Mama first.
Napatingin si ate. Wait, mamaya na. Buelo muna.
Um, when it comes to romantic love, I don't have much experience. But from what I observed and from what I have experienced, this one definitely hurts the most. And that's because this is a type of love where you give out the most. You want to give out the best you give as much as possible. You don't want to limit yourself to just 5 languages or how many languages there are of love. You give more than that. You give out as much as you can because you want this person to have the best of the best. You generally want them to have um, the best because you have the urge to take care of them. And because of that, the risk is greater. But for me, when you truly love a person, you wouldn't mind. Because whatever pain that comes with it will be all worth it.
Yeah, tama.
That's how I see it.
Okay.
Ulit? Ano nga ba yun
How
ulit?
about you?
So, ay, ganun eh. What is it? What is it again? Explain.
Tagalog.
Naglo-loading.
10
Wait
points.
lang. Naglo-loading. Loading. Wait.
Loading.
Sumakit yun. Tubig. Water. Water.
Explain it to something.
Next ate naman. What about you, ate?
Sa akin, ang love, basta may trust. The
Trust.
only, trust and loyalty.
Trust yun.
Kapag wala na yung trust and loyalty, wala na. Sabog na.
Yeah.
Parang na-trauma
So,
siya.
meaning, yeah, trust and loyalty is important.
Yeah.
Ikaw si Cherry.
You want to do me? You or me?
Huh?
You or me? You?
What do you mean?
Okay, I do. Yeah, for me personally, it's also, those are the same things, trust, loyalty. And I think what you said before, let me say your name again. I wrote it on a piece of paper. Sinali.
Vanji.
Banji. Sinaline, okay. What you said was very true, you know, like if you really love somebody, you know, you want to give everything to the person so that you can receive the fullness of love. And I think that's very important because I think that that's what love defines. It defines, you know, the Bible says it the best, you know, love is kind, love is gentle, love does not envy, love does not boast, it does not brag. It always helps, it always trusts, it always supports. Love defines all these things, and I think that if we exercise all of these things, we actually expressing what love really is through all these different ways, you know, because I think that if people lack in some of these areas, then we're not really giving a real love to the other person, you know. And I think in order to really love somebody truly, you have to exercise all of these things, some of the things that you mentioned, you know. I think that's very important, and I think that's the beauty of love. And but also, love is also, you have to also work at it as well, you know. It is something that you also have to exercise, you know. Because nothing is perfect. There's things, you know, you have to always like work on it. You have to, how can I say this? You have to nurture it. You have to nurture the love, you know? So yes, you love and it's there, but then there comes a time when you have to start nurturing your love. You have to constantly exercise its practices to keep the love strong. And that's also very important. What about you, baby?
What about me?
Baby, put you on the spot. We put you on the spot, baby.
Tagalog tayo. Paano tayo mabash?
English.
No!
Okay.
Siyempre ng mga high school, alam mo yon yung mga papi love lang, mga ganyan, di ba? Pero pagdating mo ng edad mo ng college, okay lang. Parang okay lang ako kahit hindi ako parang hindi ako nag-expect na may magmamahal talaga sa akin noon. So, nung nag-asawa na ako, hanggang my first marriage, you know, parang okay lang, hindi naman talaga yung totoong, nagugulahan ako kung ano talaga yung pagmamahal. Pero ngayon, mas na-realize ko kung ano yung ibig sabihin talaga ng pag nagmahal ka talaga. Ibig sabihin parang kumbaga yung hindi ka selfish, you know? Talagang inuuna mo siya, iniano mo yung kapakanan niya lagi. Di ba? Isang kahit nga yung may mali na, kumbaga parang itinatama mo kasi naniniwala ka sa kanya, nabubulag ka. Pag mas na nabulag ka sa pag-ibig, ay naku, in love ka na. Pero kapag, di ba?
What are you saying, baby?
I'll explain it to you later.
Okay. Now, if you're talking about the next subject, you wanted to talk about it after. Like we wanted to. We wanted to talk about what love is supposed to be.
And
then we talk about other things.
I'm talking about love.
Oh, you do? Okay.
I am talking about love.
I don't understand. I'm guessing.
And my experience. But I'll explain to you later.
Okay.
Kasi may mag-translate no? Pero yun na nga, parang parang mas naano mo yung na nagmamahal ka kapag ando dun yung mga bagay na nagagawa mo sa isang tao na-realize mo, oh my God, mahal mo pala, di ba? Tsaka, kasi
Opo.
dati kapag yung parang away-bati lang kayo, ibig sabihin hindi mo pa talaga mahal yung tao eh. Kapag
Opo.
mahaba yung pasensya mo sa tao,
Tao.
parang kumbaga parang yun, talagang mahal mo siya. Pero depende na lang kung ganun din yung nararamdaman niya para sa'yo. Kaya minsan hindi nagwo-work kasi hindi kayo pareho ng nararamdaman. Hindi niyo mahal yung hindi pareho yung nararamdaman niya, di ba? Kumbaga ako mahal ko siya, siya hindi naman ganoon katodo yung pagmamahal niya para sa akin. So
Pamahal niya.
kaya minsan hindi nagwo-work yung relasyon.
Opo.
Yeah.
Opo. Yung intensity ng love, hindi same. So, yung energy na binibigay mo, hindi mo na-receive din.
Yeah. I think ganun siguro yung nangyari sa akin kaya hindi ako masyadong wala pa yung tao na dumating sa akin yung tao na yung equal ba? Yung equal na pareho kami ng yeah, kasi minsan mas mahal niya ako, di ko siya ganun kamahal. So hindi yan wala din yung talaga yung fully yung attention ko sa kanya. Parang ganun.
What do you say?
Explain it natin siya.
For the English audience.
Sinalin, can you explain what I just said?
Alam mo to?
What? I'm left out.
Okay.
I'm left out. I don't know what you're talking about.
Ano to eh, parang we talk about love and parang English 101 din to. Learning English 101. Okay. Now, what I just said, from my experience, I didn't really know what is love.
Okay, what
What
love
was
is.
love all about?
Yeah, I didn't know. I didn't know what is the meaning of it until I just, met you because now I'm more, what's that? See, I have
the same-
more patient. I have more patience.
Yeah.
And I want the best thing for you. I always look out for you. Yeah, something like that. And you are, like, you care about the person, 100%. That's just in you have something, in return, something like that, be. Tama bang English ko, be?
Oo.
It's like a give and take
Tama.
kind
Yeah,
of thing.
it's like, give and take. Yeah, give and take.
So,
Because sometimes in her past relationships, it's like she loved the guy the most, and then the guy doesn't love her that much, and then sometimes the guy loved her the most, but she doesn't love the guy that much. But this time it's equal. Like
Yeah, it's equal.
she gets the same energy, she gets the same kind of love from what she it's like give and take.
right.
It's like give and take.
Right.
Kaya pag may
She
give and
gets
take,
the same, and she gives
honestly-
out the same.
Right. And honestly, this is how it's supposed to be, If you give love to one person and you don't get it back, then something is going to happen. Something is going to happen where the other person is going to feel left out, and what happens is because the other person doesn't get the love back, it's going to start changing the attitude of the other person because she or he doesn't get the love back, and it's constantly like you're giving all your energy, but you're not getting anything back. It's just you're running on empty, and eventually you're going to start becoming sad and miserable, and you get resentful towards the other person because you don't get the love that you need, because it's a constant feeding, She feeds me and I feed her with love, and that's how the cycle keeps going, and that's how the relationship stays alive. And of course, if God is in the center, it's even better. It's going to be making it perfect, And,
tsaka sa panahon ngayon kasi minsan you attract in physical at first. Physical.
Right.
And then, so I learned, as I'm a parent, like, they love each other because they know each other for so long.
Yeah, they
na
know.
parang yung may
Tama.
care ka na eh. Hindi na yung physical. You're not looking on the physical.
Right.
You just care. Even like there's no sex, it's okay because you love and
Right.
care for each other.
Right.
Yun yung feeling ko na before na kasi kung kumbaga pag pangit yung jowa mo, ay okay lang yan kasi wala na siyang choice eh. Kaya sabi niya mahal ka niya because there's no choice. Parang ganon. Kaya pa naiisip ko parang yung love is parang natututunan mo talaga siya. Pero pag sinabi mo, yung crush mo siya, ang physical mo, gwapo siya, maganda, labo na, hindi pa yun talaga. Kasi pag nag-fade yung physical, wala na.
Opo.
So what you say?
Tama.
Sinalin, help.
She said that when when the when you love a person because of her physical qualities, and when the time comes when it starts to fade away, the love will crumble because it's only because of physical, not because of
Right.
who they are
Yeah.
or
Right.
what that makes
Yeah.
them a person.
Right. Right. That's right. But this is why it's so important that, and I think it is important that when you love somebody, that person itself is the person that you like to hang out with, a person that could be a true friend. You know, where you can do other things other than just physical things. You know.
That's why I believe that, that's why dating is important. Go
Get-
out,
right.
get to know each
Yes,
other.
yes.
Yeah, take your
Exactly.
time. Take your time.
Yeah, take
Don't
your time
rush.
to get to know
Don't
each other.
rush. Yung sa kasal-kasal, don't rush about marriage. Don't think of, don't think about it.
You
Don't
wanna,
rush.
yeah, you wanna make sure that you guys get along.
Get along.
You know, other than because like Sherry said, once the excitement is over, what is left is what matters. So if there's nothing left, there's no harmony, there's no having fun together other than having sex, then it basically means that person's not really good for you.
Yeah.
Because what's going to happen is that the relationship is going to die. You're going to be lonely. You're going to be, because now, like you said before, all the excitement is gone. And now, okay, now what? What we're going to do now? Is just, I'm bored. You know?
And I don't like people will tell you like, oh, you should get married. You've been together for this, this long. Bakit? Bakit kailangan magmadali, di ba? Especially in the Philippines, you get pressure about that, like when you have a live-in partner, it's like people will say like, oh, you should get married, you got 2 kids or you got 3 kids. I don't believe that. You should just say, it's really up to you, Don't listen to other people say.
Right. This is, and I
Idadagdag ko lang, Che.
yeah.
Ano ate?
May dadagdag lang ako.
Okay, what is it?
May dadagdag lang ako
Okay.
about dyan. Kasi minsan kasi pag yung nasasama na kayo, minsan pag boyfriend, girlfriend, hindi pa kayo talagang totally magkakilala, di ba? Hindi pa niya nilalabas yung tunay niyang pagkatao. Ilalabas niya lang yun pag nagsasama na kayo. Like sa experience ko,
Yeah.
na nagkaroon ako ng di ba, tatay niya.
Mm-hmm.
Sa loob ng 6 years, doon na lumalabas yung tunay niyang totoong ugali,
Yeah.
totoong pagkatao niya,
Yeah.
nananakit na siya, nananakit,
Mm-hmm.
nagsasalita ng mga bad words, tapos sugarol, mabisyo. Yon, doon mo na talaga masasabi ang isang tao na hindi pala siya talagang mabait.
Yeah. So she was saying
Kahit
like
pala
when she was, with her ex-husband, after they got married,
di kami kasal, Che.
ano ba tawag
After
doon?
they got together,
They got together.
Parang live-in.
House,
Oo, live-in. Parang live-in lang siya. Doon mo lang masasabi na na
That's when that person's true colors come out. Like
Yeah.
he used to gamble, he's alcoholic, what else, mother? He's a cheater, definitely a cheater.
sugarol.
Yeah.
Also
At least give
gambling like that.
ate kasi pag kilalanin mo yung tao, di ba? At least kahit man lang 2 years siguro, no? Pwede na, no? Bago
Hindi pa
masabi.
din, Che. Kahit kayo kahit 2 years, 3 years kayo hindi talaga siya lumalabas.
Oh, really?
So ano dapat?
Lalabas lang talaga siya pag magkasama na kayo sa loob ng bahay. Siguro may ganun talagang tao na ano yung tawag nito, merong maskara.
It's like, ano ba tawag na
Nagagets mo ako.
her
May mask?
her ex-partner is like putting a mask.
Oo. Para siyang
Before
may
he
mask.
was so nice to her, very
Oo.
kind, very sweet, but
Then it
when they got
changed.
he changed.
But he did not change. He became who he just revealed himself who he really is. He didn't
yeah.
change.
Oh,
He
yes,
changed.
yes,
He
that's right.
changed when he met you. He changed, but then he came back to himself after you've been together
Yes.
for a long time. And
Right.
I've experienced that same thing. Because I was married before, and I've experienced the same thing where I saw a certain version of that person, and then once we got closer together, then all of a sudden the mask came off and the true person came out. And it's something that this is why it's so important to really, take your time meeting somebody.
Yeah.
And if you do see early signals or you see signs,
Yeah, observe.
get out.
Just observe.
Get out quickly.
Yeah, observe. Mag-observe ka.
Get out quickly. I think that's important. That was something I wanted to ask. I forgot what it was.
What is it?
Something you guys were talking about. I was like, I want to say that. Whatever. It'll come back. It'll come back. But let's talk about you. Have you been ever so besides you were married before, but Vanji, you have been in a relationship before?
After yung ex-partner mo.
After
No, I'm talking about the other.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, after my ex, nagkaroon ako ng boyfriend.
he had a boyfriend, after
Tapos, wala rin, hindi rin nag-work out
it didn't also work out.
because ganun pa rin ang nangyari.
The same happened.
Nalaman ko nagiinom,
Found out he's alcoholic.
tapos parang walang pangarap sa buhay. Sabi ko,
No dreams in
ito na naman, paulit-ulit na naman.
It's just
Ano naman.
happening again. It's like a cycle.
So, natutrauma na ako.
Yeah,
He
ano
was
ba to? Na-trauma siya? Ano bang English na? Na-trauma? Bigla siya na-trauma after that.
Oo, natutrauma na ako.
Traumatized.
She traumatized.
Natutrauma na
after
ako kasi
after
ganun
the
lang,
experience.
ganun nangyayari.
And why was she-
She always met
nangyayari.
the wrong person.
Okay.
Yeah, wrong
So
person.
what did if I may if I may
Alcoholic.
Oh, he was alcoholic.
He was alcoholic.
Yeah.
So was he alcoholic? Was he alcoholic when you met him, or was he alcoholic afterwards? Like
Before or when we met.
Before and after.
okay, but you already knew him. You already knew him, and you knew that he was alcoholic.
Yes.
Alam mo lang na nainom sa
Alam ko na rin, pero hindi ko naman alam na ganun pala katindi.
Ah.
It become worse.
She knows that she drinks, but she doesn't know that he's an alcoholic.
Sobra.
That he drinks a lot.
Lot. She drinks a lot.
Okay. See, well, this is one thing because I was talking with Sherry about that. We were talking on the phone. All I can say is that it is just something it's just a matter of time until the right person comes into your life, and I would not worry about it because I think that God has someone for you and for you as well, and that's one thing that we talk about is that some people, I heard some people say like if they don't have a relationship they think that something is wrong with them. And there's nothing wrong with having a relationship or not having a relationship, because sometimes there's reasons why these things happen. Not everybody has a partner, and some people do have partners. But I personally believe that people who do not have a partner is because God has somebody very special for them, and it's just a matter of time for you guys to find your partner.
Hoping.
So I would not personally
Just
worry about
open
that.
your
yeah?
heart, don't close it.
Right. I think what's important is to be, receptive.
Be
Be open.
Be open.
Yeah, be open and make yourself available.
Available.
Make it-
I'm free. I'm single.
Yeah. Make yourself available. Make yourself approachable, like make it easy for someone to come to you and say, hi, what's your name? Like what I would recommend is if you ever go out, you go to some place or whatever, make it easy for somebody to come to you and say hi. You know, if you hang around with another bunch of people, it makes it difficult for people to come to you. You know.
Naagawan pa tayo. Naagawan tayo ng lalaki.
You know, maybe make it like obvious. You know, you sit somewhere in the bar, but you sit by yourself.
Sige mo sa kaibigan mo, go there, go there.
Yeah, so if your friends come over, say, "Hi, want to talk with me?" No, go over there.
Go over there.
I'm trying to be approachable to some strange, good-looking man.
Tapatin mo, sabi mo, malalalaki ako. Doon ka.
You know.
Boy.
So, yeah, but yeah. So don't worry about that. You know, it's just there were times, and I remember when I came to the United States. That was like the longest time I had no partner. When I came to the United States in 2001, I didn't have a partner until 2006. 5 years. For me, that was long. It was a long time for me.
Yeah.
You know? And and then all of a sudden, per incident, it just happened, but it wasn't the right person, you know? So I think that sometimes if we're trying to force to find somebody, we're getting in the way of God trying to give us a really good partner. We're getting in the way, or we're delaying it, or we get the wrong person. We get the wrong person because we can't wait. We can't wait, and we get the wrong person. This is just an advice. This is an advice. You know? Yeah. But other than that, I'm saying this: you guys are beautiful people, and you're gonna find somebody. Don't worry about that.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Question, Geoffrey.
Yeah.
How did you find out that Ate Cherry is the right one for you?
Oh, good question.
What was that impression that comes into your mind that, oh, I love this person really?
Good question. That's a good question. Well, first, like I said, you know, we were online dating, and we met over the internet, and we started to talk. At that point, I didn't know exactly who she is, and the first thing I recognized was, obviously, she was very attractive, she was very pretty, she was very friendly, and that was the first thing that wanted me to get to know her more. So as we got to know each other, the first thing that really attracted me about Cherry is I had so much peace with her. You know, when we talked, I felt like I could share anything with her, and I felt like we had a lot of things in common. You know, we started to do things together. You know, we like to, you know, watch movies together. We like going out together, movie theater, going to Six Flags. We had a lot of common interests, and that was something that really made me be very, very attracted towards her. And over time, I started to really fall in love with her more and more because of all these things. And, you know, the kindness that we have for each other. And this is the things we do, you know, and now it's kind of like I cannot do anything without her.
But let me add, baby.
Okay.
The reason why, you know, yung may peace siya, kasi nga, siyempre di ako marunong mag-English. Siyempre di ako nakikipag-away. Mahirap makipag-away ng English. So, peace lang tayo.
Correcting English? What saying?
No, I said the reason why there's no fight, or you said you find peace with me because I don't speak English, so I don't argue. No argument.
No, but it is different. You see,
no argument.
Like Sharon and I, we never had a fight.
No.
You know. Yeah. We had discussions sometimes, but that's normal. But we never had a fight, like really like screaming at each other. We never.
I guess because I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. You know, I had that before, and because I'm done. Well, if you're upset, I'll just give you a time. If I'm upset, just give me a space, and that's it. We'll talk later.
But I think it's also other things involved. You see, in my experience. The way I used to get into an argument was by, how can I say this? It was kind of like one person would not allow the other person, whatever the other person wants to do, or vice versa. Always standing in the way, basically hindering the other person to be who they are. But with Sherry, she lets me be who I am. She lets me express myself who I am. And I do the same for her. I let her be who she is. I let her be with her friends and the things that she loves to do. I want her to be who she is. And that causes this harmony and this peace. And there's no reason to argue because we're accepting each other for who we are. And I think in any relationship, if we accept the other person for who they are and let them be, then you will never have a fight. Why would you have a fight?
Yeah.
Usually people have a fight because they don't agree with the other person or they don't, and I mean, there's nothing wrong with disagreeing. But you can agree,
Yes.
you can agree to disagree. You know, that's the whole point. You know, let the other person be who they are. And if we do this, we have a wonderful relationship. It's very simple.
Yes.
Don't control the other person, no matter in what direction. Don't tell the person what to eat, or when to go to the bathroom, or when to come home from work, or which friends to go out to, which friends you should not go out to. If you just let the person be who they are, you're not trying to control the person, then you will never argue.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Tama yun.
I have a little
Yeah,
rage
love
right
them just as they are.
Oo.
How about you, Ate Cherry? Ano yung ano mo na si Kuya Joffrey na talaga yung the one? Ano yung pumasok sa isip?
Parang ang hirap ng tanong. Hindi ko din alam eh. Hindi ko din alam eh. Hindi ko din alam. Basta ano lang, ang natutunan ko lang dyan, hindi lang ako magmamadali sa yung kasal, ganyan. Ang importante, sa ngayon, nararamdaman ko, totoo. Pero ayoko kasing mag-expect na siya na talaga. So, kung hindi man siya, at least nagkaroon kami ng magandang relasyon. Alam mo yon. Ayoko na kasi
Okay.
yung unang kinasal ako, 'di ba? Akala ko siya na.
Apa.
Pero yung pala, hindi pala. So ngayon, siya, nakapangalawa na siya. Ayoko naman na maging pangalawa din ako. Ngayon, maging pangatlo na ako. Tapos sunod may apat. Tapos sunod may apat. Ang dami na.
What you say, baby? What you
O,
say?
dudugo na naman tayo. Wala
I'm
naman.
trying to understand.
Basta yun lang naman.
I'm feeling left out again.
Yes, all the matter is I love you so much. You know, we love each other. And
Oh, that's
yes.
nice.
That's all
And
that
there's
matter.
something else I don't
That's
know.
all that matter. That's all that matter, you know. I don't know what is our, you know, the future, but like what I said,
She's happy that she's
yeah,
with you now.
I'm happy with you.
Yeah.
Oh.
She's happy with the relationship.
Yo, totoo naman,
Whatever
yun
happens,
talaga yung
you had a great
pinaka-importante.
relationship.
Siguro kaya hindi rin kami nag-away nga, binibigyan ko siya ng space. Kasi nga, minsan pagod na rin ako. Ayoko din naman din na may storbo din ako. Sige, bala ka dyan. Anong gawin mo dyan, di ba? Joke lang, hindi joke lang. Love you.
What? What?
I love you, baby.
Okay.
She's
Okay, I
glad
agree with
you
that.
just do.
I agree. Whatever that means. So, you know what? It's so
How about
interesting.
your mother?
How about you, ate? Tahimik ka dyan, ha? Kala ko, dami mong chika, te, ha? Ano ba yun, ate?
Bahala na. Bahala na.
Just
Kung
ano, te, be
kailan
open
ibibigay
lang.
ni God.
Mag-open ka lang. Yung
It's all
advice
up
ko
to
sa'yo,
God,
di ba?
she said.
Yung advice ko sa'yo.
Basta palagi ako matatakot.
Yeah, ano ba to?
She's just really scared
She's
right
really
now.
scared.
I'm always
Every
scared.
Oh, she's scared meeting someone.
That's okay, mother.
Yeah, I mean it's understandable. Are you scared because of the experience you had and you don't want to go back into this?
Yes.
Or experience the same thing?
That's what stopping you to meet someone.
Well, I mean it's a good reason to be scared, but see if you meet somebody or you're not really obligated to go into a relationship with them, you know? Just because, you know, this may help you not being scared if you just want to meet somebody, but don't go any further yet until you know who the person really is. But you're right, there are people out there, you know, they pretend to be this way just to get to you, and once they got you, then they change, you know?
Yeah.
It's unfortunate. There are people out there like that, and it's very bad. But I think that this is one of the reasons why it's so important that you really spend time getting to know the person before you get into a deeper relationship or you marry the person or whatever. Just take your time,
Take your time.
get to know the person.
Don't give your 100%. Yeah, no.
Now, this is a tricky part because it contradicts what you said. You know, because you said that you should give it your all to be open, and it is important.
Ano ba talaga?
But in the same
Ano
time,
ba talaga?
but in the same time, it's true. You make yourself vulnerable
Okay.
to get hurt. I understand.
No, I think in the beginning, of course, you don't give 100%, but once you're, you live together and you think that, you love each other, then you give your 100%.
Right.
What do you think?
Right. I mean, yes. I mean, it
Pati
is.
pamato na, bigay na.
Yeah, it is. I mean, both people make themselves vulnerable if they both give 100%. I think that if both, I say, let's do it at the same time. I give 100%, you give 100%. 1, 2, go. At the same time. And in that way, you both are open, you know? Yeah.
Hirap?
It is tricky, but I don't think that every man is like that. I mean, not every man is like that, you know? So I would not, I understand where you come from and you don't want to go through the same thing again. You know, I was also in a situation where I was very hesitant because of my past experience, and I don't want to have the same thing happen again to me because I've been through it twice. And I don't want to go through it a third time. And so I understand.
No, don't rush.
And I think the only thing I can say from my perspective, because I've been in the same situation in a different way, I was afraid of getting into another narcissistic relationship, and I didn't want to go back into this. So when I met Sherry, I just really, I analyzed her, like, you know, like really like making sure that she's real, she's not fake, you know?
Ang nasa isip ko lang kasi pagkain kaya hindi niya mabasa.
And I think we just took it slow, and I've realized that every day, another day, Sherry was always the same. And I think what really helped me to be trusting her more, because I remember what she told me. You told me that I hope that you will never change or never change. That's what you said to me. And that kind of gave me like a little bit of more comfort, where I knew that I found somebody who's not going to change because she told me not to change. So that for me it was kind of like a receipt that she won't change because she told me that I shouldn't change.
Yeah. Pero yun nga, mahirap lang talaga makahanap ng pagmahal mo na mahal ka rin, di ba? Mahirap kasi, hindi palaging pareho. So, tulad yan, mahal ko siya, mahal niya ako. Nagkataon lang talaga na, kaya alam ko naman magtatagal kami.
See, when we met, the same things that you were able to do back then, you still do now, right? Oh, you said no problem, right? That shows that I haven't changed. For sure. She can still go out, have fun, or whatever she wants to do, or she wants to do a business,
Wala lang akong pera, kaya di ako lalabas.
What do you say, baby?
I just don't have money right now. I just don't go out.
It's okay, baby. We didn't win the lottery though. We didn't win the lottery. Somebody else won the lottery. So
That's a nice topic, huh?
yeah. Anything else we want to talk, or we're good?
So, ikaw, Sina, bata ka pa, so wag ka muna magmamadali. Kailangan lang,
Yes, of course.
like yung advice ni Jeffrey, take your time. Pero syempre, open din, kasi nasa tamang edad ka na You know? At saka, lang, kapag ka nasaktan ka sa una, wag kang matroma, ha? Ganun lang talaga yun. Kasi mas,
Apa.
natututo ka. Okay?
Apa.
Yan, si mama mo masyado natakot kasi, 2 beses nangyari, yata magkasunod-sunod.
Opo.
Pero hindi naman porket nangyari sa mama mo, mangyayari rin sa'yo You know? Pero ikaw din ate, hindi naman porket nangyari na sa'yo 2 beses, mangyayari pa ulit. Maging open ka lang.
Yeah, it will happen. Whatever she said, it will happen. You know, like I said, be open.
Be open.
I think all we can, and then most importantly, pray, because God can do anything. He can do wonders. He can bring somebody into your life that you had no idea. So I would also, and I should have said it before, first pray that God will bring somebody into your life. He can make it happen if you trust Him. So do that as well. And then go out there and make yourself approachable.
Available.
Make yourself available. You know? Don't hang out in the groups of people, but be by yourself.
Yeah.
Sit on go outside, sit on a nice parking bench by yourself. Put a little sign there, I'm available.
Yeah, sabi mo kay Sina, mag-walk lang ako Tapos nakapustura ka no? Pusturang-pustura, walk lang.
You know? If somebody, one advice I can do, And I think, I know that Filipino people are different than the American people, but one thing that works is if you do see somebody, maybe like, I don't know, you're sitting somewhere outside and somebody looks at you and you like him, just give it a smile. Give him a smile. That's it. Smile. And then look away. Because that will signal the other person that you're making yourself approachable.
Oo,
He may come
effective
to you,
yun. Effective
you know?
yun, ah. Yeah, it's effective.
Yeah, it's effective. Just a quick smile, smile. Then, of course, you may be shy when you do this, but you know what? The shyness just adds to it. It does make it more attractive.
Nako. Mapapalaban sila nito, mapapalaban.
Gagawin ko yan.
Gagawin.
I will do that.
All right. Well, it was nice talking to you.
Thank you, ate. Thank you,
You
Sina.
know?
Thank you so much.
Join.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you, Kuya Joffrey.
Thank you. Nice
Such
talking
a
to you.
nice talk. Yeah.
Okay,
We'll
bye.
send you the,
Enjoyed it.
namin yung raw footage.
And everybody in the audience, thank you for watching. We appreciate it, and we hope you like what we discussed. If you have any comments, please comment below. And if you're new to our channel, we encourage you to subscribe to our channel so we can always send you new updates on our videos.
We're now 618 subscribers.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you for all the new subscribers. Thank you. And share this video. And yes,
subscribe.
thank you so much.
Thank you, ate.
Bye.
Thank you so much.
Bye.
Flowing with the water. Flowing with the water. Flowing with the water. Flowing with the water. Innocent love. Innocent love. Flowing with the water. Flowing with the water. Flowing with the water.
Flowing with the waters.
Rolling with the waters.
Flowing with the waters.